I started talking before my transition finished. That's awkward. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday! Yay! Halfway through the week. Hello Lemmy, hello Boris, hello Zephan, hello Quadruple. How are you guys doing? Not the updated patch notes. Wherever Nichiwa went, wherever Nichiwa is actually really good. Hello Aaron, hello Alex, how are you guys? Me showing up half an hour earlier. No, you were on time. Actually, I was late. I'm still trying to figure this like schedule of a working adult thing out. Okay, I'm still trying to figure that shit out. I decided I was able to start at 8 when I thought about it, and I was like, what if I took a shower before stream so that then I don't have to shower after stream and I can just go straight to bed, which technically kind of gives me a little bit until a bit later to stream. So if anything, that was a big brain move, but ideally I should be showering even before that. Anyways. I was watching your Orlos short when I noticed the life on your profile pic. Unbelievable. The YouTube shorts are indeed there to guide you to the real content, I guess. I think YouTube shorts might not be meta anymore, guys. Either that or I haven't been posting them for a long time and YouTube is like, you don't get YouTube shorts privileges anymore. What are you talking about? But whatever. I already scheduled them for the week. Like, what else am I gonna do? But I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good week so far. And get out of my jar. Get out of my jar. But, yeah, I don't know, man. Laura was finishing some last-minute nerfs to your favorite item in your games. Not my job. Not my job. You're homesick today? Oh no, I hope you feel better soon. Get better. That sucks. Like, it's nice to get to be at home and not go to work, but also it doesn't feel like a day off because being sick just actually sucks so bad. I feel like when I was a kid, I wouldn't really feel sick. Like, I would be sick and my mom would be like, we need to take you to the doctor, but I kind of felt fine. You know what I mean? But I feel like as an adult, you really feel it. You're like, damn. I feel like as a child, half of your senses just like straight up not work. Like something, like I just like not connected to your brain yet or something. Because I remember when I was a kid as well, I would never feel cold. I literally like never felt cold in my life until I maybe hit like 16 years of age. And then suddenly I was feeling temperatures. And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? Why am I like cold? You know what I mean? I remember my mom would be like, Lara, aren't you, like, you should be cold. Like, you know, like, your arms are cold and shit like that. And I'm like, no, I'm fine, you know? You're just tanning so much shit. Like, actually. Hi, Lara, how's your week been? It's gonna be payment week. It is gonna be payment week. Hello, Fragger, how are you? Lara's still struggling to adjust to actual physical life. Is so funny, especially the YouTube. Dude, it's not funny. It's like, I'm just like, ugh. I'm trying so hard. I really do. My coworkers keep asking me this really annoying question, which is, what time do you go to bed? And I'm like, do not ask me that, okay? I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. People with a determined bedtime can only be two things: responsible adult and a little kid. And I'm a scary third thing, okay? I'm a scary third thing. I haven't figured that one out yet. I will any day now, okay? Any day now, I will be like, yep, I go to bed this time. On Monday, I was so tired because I also had like a weekend where I had to wake up early because I was traveling and stuff. I woke up, I fell asleep on Monday at 10 p.m, which is like not normal for me. Probably for all the responsible adults in chat, they're like, yeah, that's the time you're supposed to go to bed if you got a job to go to in the morning. Not the case with me at all. So I blacked out at 10 p.m. Okay, like that never happened to me. Okay, that legit never happened to me. And then I woke up. Yeah, 10 p.m. Okay, you're not a responsible adult. Don't pretend. And I woke up in the morning, and technically I got 8 hours of sleep. But I was like, this feels the same as when I go to bed at 12 or later, and wake up at the same time. Like, this doesn't feel any different. This was exactly the same. Like, I'm like, is this a lie? Is the 8 hours of sleep a myth? Is this not a real thing? That's why you need naps? No, because then I lose more time for my precious day! Do not even start with the naps, okay? As someone who values my time, I'm never taking a damn nap. Nuh-uh. I pretend to be responsible at work and go to bed. 4 a.m. is crazy, bro. That's actually, like, insane. But just, you sleep like 3 hours. Well, I guess you work from home, don't you? So maybe you can kind of wing it, but that's still fucked up. You gotta go to bed earlier, man. What do you even... People who stay up until 4 a.m., not to be rude like that, but what do you even do? What? Just nap during work? No, not yet, guys. Maybe after I pass my probation, maybe then we can talk about that. I'll see you in 6 months on that one. Nah, not happening. I literally got out of bed into my work PC, but you're just there on camera in your pajamas, man. How embarrassing. Unless I don't pressure you into having your camera on, because then that's kind of goated. My ass would not get on a Teams camera without like full makeup and shit. You never know when they decide to record a session, okay? That's all I'm saying. They will randomly be like, oh, by the way, I'm just gonna record this moment because I'm gonna be explaining something. And you know, you gotta look your best in case they decide to do a random recording of a Teams video call, alright? Been trying to sleep properly, but I got distracted watching videos and wound up going to sleep at 3 or 4. 3 days in a row? Dude, those better be some good fucking videos, okay? Those better be some amazing videos to make you do that. That's so crazy. Naps are the strat though. No, they're not. Last time I took a nap, I felt horrible when I woke up. I felt like I teleported into another dimension. I felt so fucking out of it. I was like, what just happened to me? I felt really bad. I felt like I just woke up from a coma, okay? Like, and it was like a 1 hour nap. That was so fucked up. That's why you have your pajama suit. Pajama suit. Well, you got a pajama that just looks like a tuxedo or something. My morning call doesn't require cameras. They know. They fucking know. That's crazy. I think I literally spent all of my online university during COVID just like with my camera off. I think some of my professors didn't even know what I looked like. In the end, they never found out. They never found out what I looked like. Laura, what could you possibly do staying up till 4 a.m? Also, there's... Okay, that only happened... First of all, it was until 3 a.m. And it only happened once. Maybe twice. But generally... Okay, but... I know you guys are not staying up playing video games in front of a live audience until 4 a.m, okay? I know you guys are not farming those super chats, alright? Alright? I know you're not doing that until 4 a.m. I am hustling, okay? I am hustling until 4 a.m. That's different, alright? That's very different. Very, very different. Alright, shall we actually start the drawing? Because that is apparently what we are here for. Hi, we're welcome Just shop on camera and replace yourself with a work attire VTube avatar and call it trendsetting. Okay, but some of my coworkers actually will be using these like really bad Microsoft 3D avatars that you can replace your camera with. And last time one dude had it, everyone who kept trying to talk in the meeting kept like getting distracted and just starting to laugh. And then I kept laughing because I would look at our people's faces and I would see them trying not to laugh. And then I would start laughing because I'm seeing them trying not to laugh. It's so good. Hey Votso, how are you doing? My Lara 3.0 merch came in. Posted a pic on the channel community tab. Oh, nice! Nice! I gotta check that out. You know what? I still don't understand the community tab because sometimes I can heart your posts, but sometimes I can only like them, which I know you don't get a notification if I do that, which is just, I'm like, how do I show people that I've seen it? I think maybe I can only heart them if I check them from my phone and not my computer. I just don't understand community posts. I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, there it is. The Lava Standy. So cute. It's next to the ghost. Ghost in the Shell? Robert, I think. And the Kivava Funko Pop. And the chicken lamp. How cute. Oh, you got the Rin Penrose keychain as well. So nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. It looks so cute. But yeah, I gotta like, okay, I understand why people, I think you can get posts from my community like recommended to you, which is like whatever. I kinda get why people don't get notifications about community posts from like a different channel. Like that's whatever. But why on earth don't I get notifications when people post on my community? And I will kind of just forget that it exists, and then once a month I will check it, and there's like 1,000 memes on there that Lane made or something, and I'm like, damn, man. Guys, you gotta check if you can like add me on the community posts, maybe then. Maybe then I would get a notification. It doesn't make any sense. Do not post anything like serious on the community post that you like want me to see. If you really need something like that, you should add me on Blue Sky or something. Or I guess Twitter. If I get notified on Twitter, I will check it, but other than that, I don't log on to it anymore. I only log on to it to like check if I see that somebody like tagged me in a post. For fan arts and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what could possibly be so urgent, but if there is something like that, like, hey Lara, they announced for Last of Us free. You know, you do not post it on the community tab. I will see it like a year later. Gonna post my divorce papers on the community tab? You should do it, man. Just make sure to tag me so that I know that I need to sign them, okay? Because otherwise I will not be able to see it and then I won't be able to sign. And then what? Me posting on the community tab whether I am in trouble. Whether I am stuck at the airport. I need money for a ticket. You're gonna be for like in that one movie Terminal about a guy who lives at the airport because he can't leave. You're gonna be leaving at the airport trying to survive. Waiting for my response. Because I'm just... Because I only check the community tab once a month. That actually might be like what will happen, not gonna lie. Guys, do not talk about having an emergency on the community tab. Non-emergency posting on the community tab only, okay guys? Lara and Carly are married, not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Then I follow up, never mind, I live here now. That one clip from the backrooms. I think I like it here. I'm asking for mail in the community post. Lara, can you testify that I have an alibi? This is urgent, and then I just don't respond. Only curse posting of it community tab, got it. I mean, as long as you think YouTube won't kill you. You shouldn't fear me, you should fear YouTube. Their moderation is very harsh, actually. How do you get blue with CMYK colors? You do not. The answer is you don't. Blue and purple are forbidden on CMYK color palettes. I keep my serious stuff to myself, so I won't tell you why I was gone for 2 weeks. You shouldn't, man. You exactly. That's how you should live your life. Do not tell people your personal information on the internet. You already told all of us your password last week. I mean, we gotta keep an eye on you, that's for sure. I just want an option to get notified. I think it would be nice, like, if you really do care about, like, seeing... Because, like, if you're, like, are a part... It looks like it's a community, right? I mean, it exists. It exists for the people that are, like, active, you know, on the channel, right? So, like, why, you know, like, why wouldn't you have an option to be notified? But, like, if they don't even notify me. And if they don't even notify me, then, like, why would they notify other people? They don't even tell me when someone posts on the community. And sometimes you guys will post something like a link, and then it will just literally go into the void, and then I have to, like, manually approve it. Definitely don't post links, because they will just straight up not go through. Those I will see even later, because I check, like, held for review stuff even rarer. Like, YouTube's held for review stuff is really funny, because it will either be like a completely innocent comment where you're like, I don't know why this got flagged, or it will be just like somebody who just wants you to die. And you're like, yeah, I see why that got flagged, you know? It's literally just always like that. It's so funny, man. That one time I shared a ghost ASMR video and it went into the shadow realm. I think that one was deserved. I actually think that was deserved. You just community posts feel very underbaked. Exactly, they should get their team on that shit instead of changing the website layout every 5 seconds. Why do they keep changing the website layout when they got work to do on the community posts? It just doesn't make any sense. And when are they bringing the clipping feature back? Didn't they say that they removed it because they're, like, replacing it with something better? Because they've got, like, a new feature or something like that lined up? Where is it, man? You can't just be like, yeah, we removed this feature that people liked because we actually have a new one cooking, and then just, like, not give it. Like, can't they keep the old clipping button until they're done implementing the new thing? I don't understand. Like, why did they have to kill it? Why did they have to kill the old clipping feature? It just doesn't make any sense, you know? Everyone lost the clipping feature? Yeah, they got rid of it for everybody. You can still see clips. I think you can still see clips that you already, like, made before, and, like, the clips that you guys made still show up on my channel in the clip section, but you can't make new clips. They just got rid of the feature. They literally just got rid of it for some fucking reason. They're too busy putting AI into everything. Dude. The better thing is AI auto-clipping. It better fucking not be. The AI is going to decide when I was the funniest. Okay, guys? From now on, the AI decides what gets turned into a Lara YouTube short, okay? Actually, like, I know I complain about AI, like, basically every stream. But now that I'm living that hashtag corporate lifestyle, and I'm using a lot of, like, different tools and websites that, like, my company uses for, you know, schedules, like, uploading shit, stuff like that. It's actually insane how much AI gets, like, shoved down your throat on all of those sites. I'm just like, uploading my work for feedback, and it's like, do you want an AI summary of the feedback your supervisor wrote you? And I'm like, no, man, it's right here. I can just read it. Like, it's like a short paragraph. It's barely 100 words in there. Like, you know, he's pretty concise. I really don't need to know, like, what are you talking about? And so, like, I will be doing something else, and they're like, do you want to use our AI tools for this? And I'm like, no, I don't understand. Like, do you want an AI summary of this meeting? No, man, I was in the meeting. I don't need an AI summary of the meeting. I was there. Like, I'm pretty sure I was listening. It was 15 minutes long, you know? It's just, I don't understand. They're putting that shit everywhere. It's actually, like, so annoying. Like, every fucking website has some kind of AI in it. I went to the fucking Ryanair to check in for my flight, for my vacation, and the fucking Ryanair was like, do you want to talk to our AI assistant? About fucking what, Ryanair? Just let me pick my seat. Like, I just... I don't understand. I don't understand. It's so fucking funny, man. When I went to Boston, the community, it asked me if I wanted help, and it was an AI prompt to generate art. On YouTube? On YouTube? They're letting you generate art on my motherfucking community? No, they wouldn't. Nah. There is like AI on YouTube or like that. That they're actually pissing me off, man. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. I know they gotta create this like artificial interest because they invested so much money into it. But it's like, at this point, just let it go, man. I'm sure I swear even people that actually, you know, do shit like use ChatGPT don't need that many AI tools. Even people who will like occasionally go ask ChatGPT a question cannot possibly need all of these AI features. Like, it's just unnecessary as fuck. Like, it's just like nobody asked. 0 people asked for this. Like, every company is shoving AI in your face to justify all the money they packed. Yeah, for sure. It's like, I've been having issues with my, by the way, I think I fixed my graphics driver, but I've been having issues with my graphics card. My GPU has just been having these like very strange crashes. I don't know if you guys remember, like on the Tunic stream in the beginning, my GPU just crashed. I've been having really bad graphics crashes, so I installed I went and like did a clean graphics like reinstall through NVIDIA, like custom, for their program, and the program was like, talk to our AI chatbot, NVIDIA chat or something, and I'm like, about fucking what? NVIDIA, who, about what am I gonna talk to? I'm gonna fucking get on the damn AI chatbot of NVIDIA and start role playing with it like it's my girlfriend, dude. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it will not fix my graphics card issues. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves here. But I think I fixed it because I haven't had any crashes. And as you can see, I am streaming. I've been having these very strange crashes. I've never even heard of something like that happening. But basically, my screen just goes black. And if I was playing music or watching a video, I can still hear it. And my keyboard is still lighting up as if the computer is working. And the tower is lighting up. So it feels as if the computer is working. So it's like, oh, the screen just disconnected. But the screen is actually fine as well. It's just a crash, like it just goes black, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And like the computer is not responding. The only thing that fixes it is like a hard reset by holding the button on the tower. That's the only thing that works. And it happened like multiple times while I was doing just like random things. And I was getting like really annoyed. And I was like, what is going on? And I kept looking up what the problem could be. And all the responses on Reddit from people who were having a similar issue were just like, it was like there was no in between. It was either your GPU is fucked or it's probably a loose cable. There was no in between. It was either like, yeah, it's over for you. You get a new graphics card, or yeah, man, it's probably just a cable issue. Like, and I'm like, how do I know which one it is? So in the end, I tried like hard graphics reset, like reinstalling everything, clean reinstalling like my drivers. I tried like swapping out HDMI cables to see if anything was up with that. I tried like a bunch of things. I tried clearing out some space, like all of that. None of that was helping, and it was like crashing. It crashed on me like 3 times last night, so I was like, okay, I'm pissed off now. So I opened up the computer because one of the Reddit posts I saw, a guy was like, I found the fix for this. Like the cable that's actually connected to the graphics card was like bent or something like that. I just straightened it out and it fixed it. And I was like, you know what, I'll buy it. So I literally unplugged my computer. I opened it up and I took off the cable and then I straightened it out nicely, and then I placed it nicely so that, you know, it's not like bent weirdly or it doesn't have any like pressure on it. And then I closed the computer and I edited like a video in After Effects last night. I haven't had a single crash. I'm like, did that actually fucking fix it? Did I actually just need to fucking straighten out the cable that's connected to my graphics card? Oh, computers are so funny, man. Thank you, random Redditor. My emotional support Redditor strikes again. There's always a Redditor who had the same issue as you 5 years ago. 5 years ago, there was already a Redditor who went through like the same shit and fixed it. Thank God there are no original experiences. People on Twitter are like, oh my god, there's no original experiences left. No, thank God. Thank God. You should be ever so grateful that there's no original experiences left, because what do you even do when you are having an original experience? Who do you call? Okay, there's no Redditor to help you out when you're having an original experience. You do not want to be having original experiences, okay? That's not how life should be. Coyote versus Acme is kind of a couple days. Wait, really? I thought it got like... I thought that movie got like cancelled or something. Did they get it back? Good for them. I didn't know about that. COVID was the last recent original experience. Counterpoint, the plague. Images of Redditor from years ago, some of a 240p video. Yeah, so true, bestie. So true. It is crazy that Reddit posts take 5 years before they become useful. It's just, you know, you kind of invest in it early. By having that problem, and then later you kind of just like gain karma over time for having to be the first person who went for that, and then you help like countless. Imagine what would happen if Reddit went down though. Can you imagine? I think like people keep being like, oh my god, what would happen if like ChatGPT went down tomorrow? Nah, man, we would all die if Reddit went out, because think about it. Where do you think ChatGPT gets his poorly telephone game answers from? Reddit. If Reddit goes down, it's over for all of us. That should better be backed up somewhere. I don't know. Like we need it. When you think you have an original experience, all that means is your experience is rare, and you'll find your answer in archive forum posts on GeoCities. What is GeoCities? And what is Stack Overflow? Is that the programmer thing? Sounds like a programmer thing. Same studio that bought the other Looney Tunes movie the day the Earth blew up. It was cancelled and someone bought it. Oh, somebody bought it. Okay, I thought it was like lost or leaked or deleted. I thought it was like deleted or something like that. It was used as a tax write-off and then deleted. But I guess I'm wrong. Good for them. Good for them for finally coming out of it. That's nice. It's a programmer thing? Yeah, it gives that vibe. That it's a programmer thing. It just kind of has that vibe. I understand. What do you do? Is it like GitHub or different? Dude, I still don't understand how GitHub fucking works, can I be honest with you? That shit doesn't make any sense. Every time I need some kind of like specific tool, and then I see that it exists, but you gotta go through like the nightmare that is understanding how to get something on GitHub, I'm like, I have to think 5 times, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the time that it's going to take me to understand how to actually like get the thing to work? Why isn't there like a download button or something there? Like it almost feels like it's like a puzzle. It's like Outer Wilds. You gotta earn being able to use this tool if it's on GitHub. Yeah, like finding a download on there is insane. I use this tool for downloading MP3 from YouTube that works that I found on GitHub, because I basically can't do it any other way because all the other websites are sketchy and they keep getting like taken down. Every time I find one that's not sketchy, it gets taken down by the UK government. So I don't really have many options as far as that goes for sound effects, for videos and stuff like that. So I've got this tool that basically works through like the console command thingy on your computer, that you have to like set it up first so it actually works. So it's like you type something like the command and then you give it a link and it downloads it. And it took me so long to even understand where the fuck it was putting the videos or like the MP3s that it was downloading. I guess. And it took me even longer to actually get it to work and set it up. When I was done, I felt like a hacker. I was like, hacker voice, I'm in for real for you. Yeah, YouTube DLP. That shit fucking sucked. I think I still don't fully understand how it works and how you can get like more out of it. I just do like the basics of where I just download an MP3. But I don't know, I think you can do more with it, but I genuinely like don't get it. The nice one of the UI, I've never seen it, man. It's just like, it's too much, man. It's too much. They're doing too much on GitHub. It takes like a whole different brain, I think, to be a programmer. Like, not me. Okay. I know what a shark looks like. Do you believe me? Because you shouldn't. Because what did I just draw? This is a shark. Real and true. I should not be drawing sharks with no reference, but I'm feeling evil today. I'm feeling evil and vague today. We're just drawing some vague silhouettes and hoping that people understand what I mean by this beautiful drawing. Have you guys used Seal? What is Seal? Is it another programmer thing? The worst thing about the VTubing community is that every single VTuber viewer is like an IT guy. Oh, thank you so much for the reference of the shark, but via shark emoji. It's basically like every, I would say maybe like 80% of people that watch VTubers are like IT guys. And then the other maybe like 20% have the most random job ever, like I'm a train conductor. Like it's just like it's ever like the rarest job in the world. Or it's IT guy. I don't know what's up. Maybe it's because IT guys can just like sit at their computers and watch shit during the day at their jobs. Like I don't know what causes it, but it's like every VTuber viewer is a fucking IT guy. It's actually insane. And it's really difficult for someone who's bad at computers to exist in this environment, because every time I do or say something stupid about computers, the IT guys are like, she doesn't even know how computers work. You have to be on the computer to watch anime, girls. It's true. It's true. It's true. I can't argue with that. I'm running a script at the moment, so I'm here hanging out in the meantime. You're literally so real for that, man. At my job, I just like wait for the shit to like update and sync up. And then while I wait for that, I just open up Cookie. I either open up Cookie Run Kingdom or I do the New York Times puzzle. There's like that's like my only 2 tasks while I wait for shit to like download and stuff like that. My brother apparently uses Brave as his search engine. What is Brave? Please don't say it's a dark web search engine because I've never heard of it. So my only assumption is it's one of those search engines that lets you connect to the dark web or something. Technically, my job is to watch videos. Okay, you are like severely underselling it. And also, I am not a criminal. Nah, that's Tor. Okay, what is Brave? I've never been on the dark web. Have you guys been on the dark web? Maybe don't answer that. But like I've had multiple friends back when I was like a teenager who were like, yeah, we've been on the dark web. Yeah, that's like top 5 activities. When you're at a friend's house, you get on the dark web. And I'm like, is it? Like they're like, yeah, you gotta do it at like a sleepover. You gotta get on the dark web. And I'm like, I've been on like some wrong ass sleepovers, man. I've never been on the fucking dark web. I don't think most people have been on the actual dark web. Oh, you think they think that they're on the dark web, but they actually are just like still surface level. I would believe that actually, to be honest. Because like it cannot possibly be like that easy to just get on it, right? Because then like wouldn't the authorities be like all over that shit? If it was really that easy to just like buy drugs or worse on those things. Okay, I think that's enough fish. You guys think that's enough fish? Probably. Maybe a couple small. You could just. The problem with fish is that you can just keep adding more. The problem with drawing stuff like this is that there's always like more shit that you can add in the background. It really actually is very dangerous. It's a dangerous trap to fall into. You can just keep adding little fish in the background for fucking ever. Get on the dark web with the light theme. Make it double bad. You're so real for that, bestie. There's always room for more fish. There is room for more fish. I can think of like 5 more places where I can put another small little fish in the background. It's just be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta add more fish. Nah. I'll keep some space for the bubbles because I also always go crazy for the bubbles in these kind of drawings. I can never get enough of drawing the bubbles as well. It's just so satisfying. It's actually so satisfying to draw bubbles. Add a seahorse. Do you know how small seahorses are? It would not be visible here. A seahorse is like this big. It would literally be like this in there. You know how tiny those things are? They would just literally just be like that over there. They should not be put in a big tank with the rest of the fish. It would kill them. Yeah, I don't think they should be allowed in the big tank like that. They're just little guys. They're tiny. Yeah, just a tiny scribble. I don't know, it has a Lionhead as logo and he bragged that it blocks ads and lets you know what size will give you viruses. Yeah, man. You can have like a free antivirus let you do that. It's not really that big of a deal. I've never heard of that browser, to be honest, so I don't know. Dude, my antivirus is so funny because it will sometimes just completely overreact to shit. it will sometimes try and be like, oh my god, did you know that websites are stealing your information? And I'm like, yeah, man, I know they're stealing my information, leave me alone. But my favorite thing that it recently did is it gave me this pop-up, and it was like, did you know that OBS Studio is using your webcam? Yeah, man, yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah, that's they created that software to use your webcam. Like, it's I'm like, you're way too overprotective, buddy, alright? It's literally just facing the wall and occasionally the duck lamp. Like, did you know that the OBS Studio is using your webcam? Like, it's unplugged, like... Oh, it's so funny when it does shit like that. The antivirus is really trying to, like, earn his keep, you know? He's like, I see how useful I am. See how I'm totally doing my job. And it's like, buddy, it's okay. I can't be bothered to replace you with a paid one because I don't even really download shit to my computer, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm at a risk of getting viruses. I really don't download shit to my computer unless it's something that's like 100% like I know where it's coming from, so it's kind of chill. It's crazy how brave I used to be as a kid. I would just download fucking anything. I used to have like a pirated copy of The Sims 4 and shit on my computer. It's like I genuinely didn't care, man. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll get a virus, but that's future me's problem. Hackers trying to get that duck lamp footage. Can I genuinely ask, do people actually have access to your webcams? Because I always like see people who have like tape or little things over their webcams. And I still don't know if that's like a conspiracy theory or if people do just randomly, because I feel like they have to be targeting you. I'm sure it's something that does happen. I'm sure it's possible, but I feel like they have to be specifically targeting you, right? It's how when you get hacked, they have to be targeting you for something. Surely, like I feel like a random person won't just like access your webcam just like out of nowhere, right? I feel like it's gotta be one of those cases. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really use anything with a webcam. I mean, I have my laptop, but yeah, I open it once a day to watch an episode of something while I eat. So I guess the hacker can watch me eat. But I don't know, like, what for? Are they just perverts? Are they just perverts? What are they trying to achieve? No, they can. It's called spyware. Okay, but like for what? What are they trying to achieve? Like, I don't have my passwords hanging on the wall behind me. You know, I don't really have like any sensitive information just like in the background. I mean, I just don't really know. I just don't really know what what is the end goal of like hacking a random person's webcam. I feel like it's gotta be like a targeted thing. Like maybe they do know that there's something they can get out of you, so they do it. But I feel like if you're like just a guy, no offense, but I think if you're just a guy, I don't really think anybody's like hacking. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Facial ID? I don't really think a facial ID. Is it really gonna work for like a crunchy ass webcam? Man, have you seen the quality of like an average webcam? That shit is not taking any facial ID. Dude, I was doing some kind of like identity check for an application a couple months ago, and they were like, scan your, not scan, but like take a picture of your passport. And I was like, oh fuck, I don't have my passport on me, but I had a picture of my passport on my tablet. And my tablet got like this nice matte screen that doesn't have any reflections. Like when you take a picture of it, it doesn't look like a picture of a screen. So I was like, I can probably fool them. So I take a picture of my passport, and like it was like, we can tell that's a picture of your passport. And I was like, how can you tell? Even I can't tell. I'm looking at it and I'm like, that looks like a genuine picture of my passport. It doesn't look like a digital photo. And I just don't really think they can do that, man. I don't think they can like steal that shit off of your shitty webcam with shitty lighting. I don't know, I kind of refuse to believe that like our technology is this bad. I don't know, maybe I'm just naive. Please do tell me if I'm being incredibly naive and believe too much in humanity and I should be covering my laptop webcam or something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know. They just get to like watch me eat pasta. Why isn't it in the picture? I didn't have it on me and I thought it would be faster. I had a picture of it, but I didn't actually have the passport. So I thought maybe I could fool them. But it didn't work. But like I just had to like wait until I get home. And because I was like traveling around a lot. But yeah, I was like, I had to like get home and then like take a real picture of my passport. Nothing I'm telling you, nothing gets past them. It just doesn't work like that anymore with the modern technology. Maybe back in the day they could have gotten something out of your like face information. But like iPhones don't even unlock with like a picture of your face, I'm pretty fucking sure. It just doesn't work like that. I just don't think it works like that. I don't think it's a huge issue if you're under the age 50 and know anything about computers. And I'm sure it happens. I'm just like wondering like how often does it really happen? And you know, like I feel like if you're not actively downloading spyware on your computer and you got like an antivirus or whatever, probably nobody's like watching you through your webcam. I don't know why, but it's like really funny to imagine that there's just like some hacker dude who's just like watching people's like, what are they hoping to see? I just don't understand. I feel like I just don't have the hacker mindset. I'm like, what are they hoping to see there? I think it would just be boring and embarrassing. I do get concerned though when people just have those like fuck-ass security, like online, like, you know, like connected or whatever, like was like webcammy security cameras in like private rooms of their homes. I think that is weird, especially when they also got like microphones in them and sound. I understand people want to have these like for baby cam situations, but like you can just get one that's like not, you know, like a more old-fashioned one. But like some people would just have like a whole ass fucking camera in their kitchen. And in that case, I'm like, you're just asking for somebody to like hack you and then post your daily life on the internet like it's the Big Brother or something, man. Like, what are you doing here? That's weird. I do hear about people hacking those, which once again, maybe it is another case of like, you know, why would they do it? But like, why would you have like a camera that's like connected to the internet on in your fucking like inside your house? But that actually doesn't make sense to me. I do not understand that. I think they want to see unsavory stuff to try to blackmail and demand crypto. I guess people just be doing different things in front of their laptops. What can I say, man? I guess not everybody's like me. Not everybody just like eats in front of their laptop and then that's it. I guess some people just be doing shit in front of their laptops. I don't know. Some people are just real close with them like that. Not me, man. But good luck out there. Forcing the hackers to only watch Lara Vtuber channel. You just put an iPad in front of your webcam. It just like plays all of my streams in order. The hacker hacks your webcam and then there's just like my streams on there. The person that's been hacking is just the company employees. Really? The company employees that like work for these cameras just like watch people? That's just fucked up and weird, isn't it? That's genuinely just like weird behavior. That's so crazy. Just like free reality TV. Oh my god, can I finally... I know it's been like a while since I brought up for the first time, but can I finally go on a rant? About this reality TV that my friend made me watch again. I keep getting subjected to bad reality television as opposed to good reality television. You know what? There is good reality television, as I recently discovered. It's called The Great British Bake Off. There's one good reality TV show, and it's The Great British Bake Off. I guess Gordon Ramsay's alright as well. But every like couple of months, my friend who likes reality television will introduce me to a new fucked up reality TV show that I've never heard of before. And ruin my life because it makes me scared that there's people out there who are like this, okay? Like, I don't know. I still don't know to what degree reality television is staged and to what degree it's not. But like, I don't know. Some of these people are gotta be like really good actors or something like that. But it's just like, it's just so crazy, man. So I think the show... Does that count as reality TV? For it was comedy? What, Gordon Ramsay stuff? You're right. The Great British Bake Off is kind of a tragedy. The amount of cakes that just like collapse on their watch, I think the Great British Bake Off might actually just be a drama more than anything. I enjoyed watching Hell's Kitchen back in the day. It's kind of fun, man. It's literally kind of fun to just like... They have like a YouTube channel now. And it's literally just like all on YouTube, and it's awesome. Their thumbnails are so fucked up. Their social media manager needs to be promoted or fired, whichever one works for me. But yeah, so the TV show that she introduced me to is called The Ultimatum, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think it is called The Ultimatum. And so it's about couples who have been together for like a long period of time. And one of them wants to marry, but the other one, for whatever reason, does not. And so they give them the ultimatum, and then they apply for this show where they're like, and the show accepts them, and then on the show they're basically like, if you don't marry me, like it's over. And then the show does something really fucked up and messy, which is, it basically makes them break up, like technically. And then it puts them in a dating pool with like other couples who also all gave their partners ultimatums. So they're like technically single. And then they get to like mingle with other people who are in the same situation to see if they would like somebody else. So it's like... The concept itself is already so crazy. Like, why on earth is any of this a thing, first of all? And second of all, I'm just like, it's so crazy. Why do they need to go on reality TV? It's like wanting to break up. It's actually so crazy, but like, I understand that like marriage and stuff like that, like it's complicated, like there's a lot to it. And then sometimes people have like valid reason for not wanting to do it, but it's just like, you gotta figure that shit out, you know? And sometimes some people will like cling onto somebody who like clearly doesn't want to marry while they want to marry. And at that point, it's like, buddy, you just got, I'm sorry, you just gonna have to find somebody else. But like, the craziest thing about that show, okay, look, I kind of understand people who go on that show. Well, not really, I still think that you should just like deal with that shit on your own. Like, some people on that show are like, yeah, I'm like 30-something years old and we've been together like 10 years and they don't want to marry me. Okay, fine. Maybe not 100% valid, but kind of valid, okay? Sure. But there was this one couple on it. They were like 23 years old. Both, maybe like 25 at most. I think they were like actually like 23, 24. And she was like, I'm giving him the ultimatum. And I'm like, girl, no, just break up with him and go date somebody else. You're 24 years old, like what are you talking about? Girl, you're not giving anybody an ultimatum, like... It was so fucking funny, man. Like, they're literally babies, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course you're not fucking marrying this guy. Like, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. Like, I'm sorry, girl, but like, if someone doesn't want to marry you at 25, that's okay. You just move on and you date. So you can date like 5 other guys. Like, it's literally not that serious. It's just so unhinged. And then the funniest part about that was like the guy who was like her age. He was so immature, which like, okay, yeah, he's like 23 years old. But I'm telling you, he was actually like, one of those dudes who just like never grew up. And I think at some point he even said something like, my mom does everything for me, so I need my wife or girlfriend to basically be like my mom. And I'm like, oh my god. But he was like so annoying. He was genuinely acting like a 16-year-old the whole time he was on there. And all the other women who were like put in the dating pool with him were so like thrown off by his vibes. They legit ended up just straight up kicking him out. They genuinely just eliminated him out of the show because they were like, this guy doesn't have like the emotional maturity for anything. Like, he can't be here. Like, they literally kicked him out. Like, nobody liked him. None of the women liked him. And I was like, that is actually so funny. But then they also had to kick out the girl that came with him, even though that's not her fault, because she was like, they were like, well, we can't have like an unequal number of participants. So they both had to go. And then they show this shot of her crying, and she's like, I really thought I was gonna marry him. And I'm like, girl, no you didn't, you're 24 years old! What are you talking about? You're not... It's okay, you can like get married and divorced like 4 times, okay? Like... You're 24 years old, like you're not in a rush to get married to like the first guy you met. Like, what are you talking about? It was so good. Like, actually insane levels of moral loss. Like, actually, I was like, girl, don't get me started. Like, do not even fucking try to be like, I really thought I was gonna marry him. Like, no, you didn't. It cannot be real, right, guys? They got like a bunch of writers in the writing room coming up with this shit. Those cannot be real people. Like, that girl did not think she was gonna marry that man-child. Because she was like so well put together too. And I'm like, girl, like you could literally walk out the door and there will probably be like 5 guys there who would like wanna marry you. Like, be for real. It's literally fine. Bro needs to grow up. It was so funny. They were showing like parts of his dates with the other women on the show. Like, they would show them go on dates with each other individually because they were like trying to see who they like. And on all the dates with him, he would just like, I'm not making this up. He would actually, like, they would be standing, enjoying like the view of the sea. And he would just deadass go, who do you think would win in a fight? A gorilla or a bear? And the girl would be like, what? It was so fucking funny. Like, it was literally so fucking funny. Like, they were like on this romantic date and the girl was like genuinely trying to get to know him, and this motherfucker kept like asking the most. He would be like, oh my god, like, who's like your favorite pro wrestler, stuff like that. And I'm like, dude. Not right now. He was just genuinely talking like he's like 12 years old. It was so good. It was so bad it's good. And his idea of small talk. I don't know what was up with this guy. I hope it gives him like opportunity to self-reflect. If it was real, which I'm still convinced it's not, but if that by any chance was like a real non-staged situation, I hope that he walked away from it being like, damn, I really need to work on some character development, because it's like, who the fuck is like on a televised date with a person where like the point is to see if you like each other or not, and he just goes, who do you think would win, like a gorilla or a bear? Like he was asking like stupid ass questions. Oh my god. So good. It was actually like, it was like, and my friend kept like getting really like genuinely annoyed at it. She kept being like, oh my god, these people sorry, these people are like annoying me so much. And I'm like, why do you why do you watch this stuff then? I was like, because like I was just watching it, you know, like as like an entertainment kind of thing. I'm just kind of like, yeah, this doesn't affect my life in any way. Like, I'm just chilling. I just think this is like, it's ridiculous, but I don't care. Like, this is not my life, you know? Like, I don't care what these people do. But my friend was like genuinely getting like actually heated and mad about like what those people were doing and saying on the screen, and I'm like, girl, you cannot possibly like, you shouldn't possibly be watching this stuff like this seriously. Like it's gonna be like bad for your mental health to like use all this energy and all these emotions on the reality TV. Like you cannot let this shit consume you. Yeah, it was literally her idea. And she was like, oh my god, I can't with these people. And I'm like, then let's like watch something else. And she was like, no. Oh, it's so funny. Some people just are like that, what can I say? But yeah. The only show I wanted to be on was Legend of the Hidden Temple on Nickelodeon. What's Legend of the Hidden Temple on Nickelodeon? I've never heard of that. Maybe they didn't have it on our Nickelodeon. Is it like a reality TV show? I think Nickelodeon did have some like reality TV, but like with kids for a hot minute. Which I don't really know how legal that is, to be completely honest with you. Okay, can we make this rock texture work? That is the real question. If we make it really small, and then transform it in perspective. I might need to do it like in several layers to really sell it. Maybe it's fine, to be honest. The game of like obstacle courses? Oh, okay. It's like one of those like ninja shows or whatever they're called, but like with kids? That's crazy. Were you an athletic kid? Because I hate to be like that, but you probably wouldn't stand a chance unless you were like an athletic kid. A 16-year-old and 22-year-old body might not be capable of self-reflection. You never know, man. Sometimes it's a traumatic experience of being humiliated on a dating TV show where people who are already have extremely low standards go and none of them want you. I think that's already like a lot. Like, and just remember, it's a TV show full of people who are like desperate to get married. And none of them want you. Let's be honest here. I think you should think about it. Think of the girls of the guy. You know, it was her idea because she's the one who gave the ultimatum to him. I think the ones who like apply to be on it are the people who like wanna get married. I don't even know how this shit happens. Like, do they like see like an ad for it on, I don't know, somewhere where they're like, we're looking for couples that wanna get, but like one person wants to get married and the other one doesn't? I need to understand, like, no, I'm sure none of these couples actually like work out long term. Like, even if they do end up like marrying or like finding someone else through that show, I refuse to believe that that shit like works out in the end. I'm sorry, maybe I'm just not romantic like that. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I am just a hater. Maybe I just hate love, but like, I just don't, and it's so embarrassing, you know? Imagine if you ask somebody, you're like, I've come to terms, okay? If I meet a couple, and I'm like, where did you guys meet? And they're like, we met on a dating app. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, yeah, sure. That's fine. At this point, I know a lot of people who have met their soulmates on dating apps. Like, I'll accept it. But if somebody's like, we met on reality TV? I don't know how I would react. Honestly, I haven't met anybody like that yet. Probably because they never actually stay together. But like, you know, I feel like the dating app couples might actually be like for some of the strongest these days. I feel like I was definitely messing with her. I feel like it's so fucking funny. Like, why? Like, it's just so crazy to me that she was like, yeah, if he doesn't marry me, like, I'm like, we were going on a TV show. I'm like, girl, you're 24. Like, you're not running out of time. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you'll be fine. You can just go date somebody else. I just don't understand this kind of mindset when you're like literally in your early 20s. I think if you've been someone for a long time and you're older and you're like in your 30s, then maybe a serious discussion does need to be had. If you're not like on the same page about this still. But I feel like at that point most people are on the same page and they're either like, we don't want to get married and we're fine as it is, or like we're planning to get married. But it's like, it's just so crazy to be like a 20-year-old and be like, I really thought this guy was going to be my husband. It's like, girl, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. If your shit has to end up on other TV, it's probably not meant to be. I'd ask which episode. You have to ask what show first. And what do you do if they say something that's not even a dating show, like Big Brother? Actually, maybe if it's something that's not even an actual dating show, maybe if they actually met on Big Brother. I feel like that would be valid. Is that like a bad thing to say? I think if they met on some kind of like TV show that's not focused on romance, like they just got to know each other through it, and then like they kept in touch after the TV show or whatever, I think actually that would be fine. Like, I kind of understand how that happens. How long are they together? I think they were together since like maybe when they were like 17. So like, it's just like, it's not that serious. This is when you date someone at 17 sometimes, okay? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a hater. Maybe some people have met their soulmates at 17, but like if you've been dating since you were 17 and it's not working out, I think that's okay. I don't think you gotta hold on to it. I don't understand why you gotta hold on to it so much. Especially even the guy fucking sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but he was genuinely like so stupid. Like, if he was a nice guy, maybe I would be like, I mean, I understand, but like, he wasn't even like a nice dude. None of the other women liked him. Like, it was that bad. I don't know why. Maybe I'm falling into the trap of taking reality television seriously. Maybe I am actually like in the danger zone myself now. But I don't know. I can't stop thinking about it. I just can't stop thinking about these like random 20-year-olds who are like, if we don't get married, it's over. And I'm like, it's giving. It's just I don't know, man. I don't know. It was so funny. Maybe I'm too judgmental for reality TV. Maybe that's why I should never watch it. I'm too judgmental. I don't take any of those people seriously. I've got 2 friends who just got married a few months after the graduation, and another who married my teacher. Your teacher? I learned love works in mysterious ways. Nah. Teacher? How? I don't. Should I ask about the age gap between the teacher? Like, should I ask or should I not? Okay, no, it doesn't make it any better. I was about to be like teacher or professor. But like now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is that really any better? Does that really make it any better? Marrying a teacher is something, like, I don't really know. None of my friends are married. Maybe I just got like loser friends, man, I don't know, but like, I have never been to a wedding that was not as a child to like a family friend's wedding. If that makes sense. Like, sure, I guess I've been a flower girl or whatever, but I have never been to, like, a wedding. You know, consciously, and because I was invited because somebody I actually know and, like, is getting married. Like, none of my friends are married. I think Gen Z... I don't think Gen Z is, like, getting married. I'm, like, 99% sure Gen Z is just, like, not getting married. They're not about that. They can't even fucking get jobs. Like, how are they supposed to fucking afford a partner and a kid? Potentially, like, you know? She's pretty young, probably in her 30s. It's like a 7-year age gap, maybe. I don't wanna think about this. I need more context to understand this situation, but I also don't want it. You don't tell me. You know what? I think I'm happier this way. I think I'm happier this way. Like, maybe if you're like older and then you like reconnect with the teacher after you graduated, like years after you graduated, and the teacher is young. That's like the only way out of this that I can see that like doesn't suck completely. But I don't know, I can't even imagine that, man. Like, even some of my younger teachers who I've had in high school, I can't even imagine it. That would be like insane for me. Like, I can't even, like, not even in my wildest dreams. But people, whatever, as long as they're happy, I guess. That's chill. Like, I don't know. It's not my life. It's not my life. You just bought a walrus costume? Good for you, man. Getting ready for Halloween? A good portion of millennials and Gen Z just aren't interested. I think millennials are getting married because you see these like really annoying millennial couples and moms on TikTok. My only interaction. I think millennials are getting married. I think that is happening, but I think Gen Z are not. Well, yeah, I think millennials are getting married more than Gen Z, but granted they are older. So that's kind of understandable. Maybe that makes sense when you think about it that way, but still, I don't know. There's just something about Gen Z. I don't know how to explain it, but like, we are all afraid of love. Like, we have no... It costs $7,000? Aaron, don't play. Stop playing, Aaron. Stop playing. Where'd you get $7,000 from, brother? Is it just like an actual walrus skin, and then you get into it? Like it's an actual like dead walrus? Because if that's the case, that's fucked up. However, post pictures on the community post or it's not real. Ever seen the movie Tusk? No, I've never seen the movie Tusk. Obscure movie. Tusk? Oh no? I wouldn't be spreading lies on the internet. What is... should I Google it? Aaron, if I'm gonna click on images now, 2014. I'm gonna click on images now, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to be in timeout. Aaron, get fucking ready, man. Get fucking ready. get fucking ready, man. Where do you guys find this shit? Aaron bought a real walrus body for $7,000. Pixar, it didn't happen. If you like the human centipede, you'd like Task. I'm a LARPer, man. I've never seen the human centipede. I'm just playing. I'm literally just playing. Wait, is the plot of the movie... Is the plot of the movie that somebody puts people in a walrus costume? Or is the plot of the movie that a guy wears it? And then... Let's read the plot outline on IMDb. Like, is it like a serial killer thing? A brash and arrogant podcaster gets more than he bargained for when he travels to Canada to interview a mysterious recluse who has a rather disturbing fondness for walruses. Can I... Wait, at first I gotta look up if the movie is American. Me looking up the movie 3 times is gonna be so bad for my internet history. Like, it's like, what did you get the first time? Is the movie American? Is the movie from... It's an American movie. Okay. Okay, I can officially say this. I can officially say this. Is there some kind of propaganda going on in America where you guys are convinced that if you leave the country, you will die? Is that why you guys don't travel? What every single like American horror movie is like, poor American tourists who have never done anything wrong go to Europe and get destroyed. Poor American tourist who's been an angel their whole life goes to a foreign country and gets brutally murdered by a serial killer. I don't understand. Are you guys okay? It's not that scary out there. I promise you it's not. I mean, Canada? Come on, they're like literally nicer than you. Why are you making movies about going to Canada and getting murdered by a creepy walrus guy? Wait, what the fuck did Canadians ever do to you? I don't understand. Like, it's always like American left the country and just like I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like it's always like the plot. They always end up going to like some other country and then regretting it. It doesn't make any sense. We're not allowed to bring our guns to Europe. You'll be fine. You don't need it. You really don't need it. My American isolationist mindset does not comprehend the idea of a foreign country. I actually get like pissed off. Like I've spoken to Americans who have been like, I'm scared that if I go to Europe, they will hate me. And I'm like stop, you're not... You're not a victim, like what are you talking about? Like it's fine, man, it's okay, you're... They're defenseless? They'll be fine, man. They'll be okay. They'll literally be okay. Hi, Sedana. How are you doing? Hi, Lane. I haven't even been to 2/3 of the state I live in yet, let alone other states. Oh no, it's spreading so bad they're scared to go to other states. That's how bad it is. Americans are afraid to travel in their own states. It's not even a foreign country thing. Are you guys okay? Are you guys alright? Like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? Are you guys okay? What do you mean I can't have hamburger for pudding? Or tea time? Wow, you can have a hamburger in the UK, dude. They're probably, let's be for real, they're probably better than in America. That's right, I said it. And I meant it! I'm never gonna finish this fucking drawing. I'm never gonna finish. It's like, but next week I'm gonna be still here finishing this one drawing of Rin Penrose, man. It's gonna be that bad. I always imagine the average American to be exactly like Asmongold. Okay, maybe... Maybe don't alienate 90% of my viewership that much, buddy, okay? They're really sensitive. We can't attack them too much or they're literally gonna leave. You gotta understand that, like, they get butthurt about everything. We can make light fun, but we can't be like... We can't be too extreme or like, what am I gonna do? I actually watch videos where Europeans talk about Americans. It's always nice to hear when they actually compliment our friendliness instead of just saying how stupid we are. Can I be honest with you, Americans low-key, like... It's like, people in Europe are friendly, okay? Like, I'm sure, like, it depends on the country. But, like, British people are super fucking friendly. Spanish people are friendly. That's it. Those are the only two friendly countries. But, you know... It happens. But I keep, like, sometimes I remember seeing this video where this girl was like, oh my god, people could tell that I'm American immediately because I was smiling at them on the street. And I'm like, okay, girl, like, it's... No, they couldn't, okay? Like, shut up. Americans think that they're like some kind of fucking main characters. Like, I swear to fucking god, like, it's just like, they're like, oh my god, everybody, I went to Europe and everybody could tell that I'm American. It's like, no, it's not that serious. It's literally not that serious. Like, nobody gives a fuck that you're American. Packing my bags, Americans banned from their YouTube channel. Good fucking luck, man. Me. Okay, I do have something to tell you that I think the Americans in chat will like. I do have something that I think the Americans in chat will appreciate. Wait, you're all Americans? Just so you know, I love America. Depicted in... You like the post-nuclear war America with, like, just barren earth and, like, cities destroyed and people killing each other and giant radioactive rats everywhere? You're so real for that. I'm sorry for Scandal. That is true. Did you guys hear Scandal is disbanding? That's so crazy. You know, they have been the longest running girl band, like, in history, apparently, and they're disbanding. How sad is that? Definitely main character syndrome. I mean, I can't even fucking blame you because, like, the world does, and for better or worse, the world does revolve around you. Like, unfortunately, it's just the truth. The world does absolutely revolve around you. However, when you're on our turf, you better act appropriately. Was it sort of Scandal? No, it's a band called Scandal, and they're disbanding. Ironically, the band called Scandal has been like the longest lasting girl band ever. Ironically for their name. Who's Scandal? Aaron, I thought you were a real media appreciator. I thought you were like a real media guy. You see what I'm talking about? Aaron will be like... Aaron, you only consume bad media. You gotta do something about that. You gotta do something about that. I don't think they ever had an actual scandal. Well, that's... I'm sorry, but 20 years of doing it, that's very unlikely. Even if it was like nothing major, people always get mad about something. And they're Japanese, and Japanese people get mad at like anything. They probably did have one moment where one of them accidentally looked at a man and the fans were like, oh my god, how could she do something like that to me? Which is not like an actual scandal, but you know what I mean? It's scandalous in that industry. The joke, I know Scandal. Well, Aaron doesn't. Heather, I saw a book at the bookstore today that had the plot of The Last of Us. Oh, Sony is coming after them. Sony is coming after them. Okay, so at my job, I have discovered that I don't understand what my British coworkers are saying when they speak really British. Especially when they're like, it seems that when they're talking to each other, they don't try to speak that clearly because they understand each other fine. But when they speak to international people, they very obviously start speaking more clearly because they know that we don't fucking understand what they're saying. And one of my British coworkers has like picked up on that, and now we got a really good bit going where basically he doesn't have like this really cowboy American accent to translate what he's saying. And it's been like actually sending me into like crying fits of laughter because he would like say something and then I just stare at him blankly because I didn't catch a word of that. And he sees my blank stare and then he just goes, "I said." It's so good, man. It gets me every fucking time. He fucking goes, "I said." And then he just says like what he just said in this like American accent. He sounds like the fucking family from Resident Evil 7. It's got this like give us your best American. I can't do accents, man. I can't do accents. I can't even figure out what the fuck my own accent is. Give him the Gen Z stare. I am giving him the Gen Z stare. I have no idea what they're saying sometimes. I don't understand like British, even though I've been living there a long time. But they clearly have been dumbing it down for me this whole time. But it's just been so funny. And then like today, my supervisor was like, "Oh yeah, if you need help with this thing, just ask him for help." And he just goes, "Can I help you, ma'am?" Oh, it's killing me. It's actually killing me. It's like so good. 5 weeks in, Lara's quiet quitting already? Nah, also it's not 5. It's not 5 weeks yet. Actually, I don't know, but tomorrow is my 1 month anniversary at the job, which is kind of crazy. I think my coworkers should all buy me a Nintendo Switch too. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool if they did that, but I don't know, man. He's like weirdly good in American. He said that he learned it in Red Dead Redemption, which makes sense. Oh, it's so funny though. And weirdly enough, I understand it. I immediately understand it. How does that make sense, guys? Like, I will not understand a word and then he will switch to the American accent and I'm like, ah, yes. I understand. I get it. Suddenly it all makes sense and I really hate that. Lara, I need to tell you something unimportant. I'm listening. I'm coming up on 4 years at my job and I want out. Dude, my job is... I hope you get out. You should come work with me. My job is fucking awesome. You should just... I think everybody... Honestly, I think everybody should just come work with me. I think we should have the Duck Cult lunch breaks. I think we should just have like all of the Duck working at the same company. I think we should all be co-workers. I actually think we should all just be co-workers. I think it would be funny. I think it would literally be funny. The Duck lunch breaks would be legendary. It would be a long commute. I live in Cali. We'll relocate you. We'll relocate you. The cult slowly replaces the entire company. Exactly. We start pushing out people that don't watch the Lara YouTube channel. Every time I talk about anything on this channel, every time, like, the more I say, the more I'm like, maybe I am trying to run a cult. Maybe I am actually trying to run a cult, because why am I always like saying shit like, what if we shared a life sentence, guys? And that was such a funny clip, by the way. I didn't even remember that I did that, but I saw, sometimes I will just see clips on Alex's channel, and I'm like, I don't even remember saying this. Like, just complete unawareness of how funny I am, actually. Shit, I'm down, dear leader. Yes, the duck cult company takeover. Every game gets a little closer to being a The Last of Us clone. Yes. So true. No game is ever going to be made. You don't know that. Maybe we will be like really productive. We'll have Lane as the programmer. I am the lighting artist, obviously. Okay, who else here has skills in making video games, guys? Who else has skills in making video? Maybe, actually, I'm out of ideas. We got IT. You guys are all like in IT. As I said before, like all Vtuber viewers are in IT. I think we can. I mean, honestly, maybe at this point it's easier to just start our own studio. Maybe what I'm describing actually is just the cult small indie game studio. Maybe we don't need to do all that, guys. Maybe we don't need to do all that. The more I think about, I'm describing two things. One of the two things. I'm either describing a cult or I'm describing a small indie game studio. Which, like, could be both. 2DR and 3DR, you're hired! You're hired! Can I be HR? No, I think Phoenix would want to be HR. I can work for the finance department, you're hired! See? It's literally perfect. I can do the sound, you're hired! You can be our shorts guy too for PR. You can be the social media guy. We're gonna put you on TikTok duty. HR receptionist? You can be a receptionist if you want. I just got offered a 4 weeks internship at a different company. Okay, we'll turn it down. Turn it down? Alright, buddy. We're not. Who would you rather work with? Some people you've never met? Or the deranged Lara VTube channel viewers? Also, congratulations on your 4 weeks internship. That sounds very exciting. Good for you. But turn it down, though, okay? Who wouldn't want to be in a workplace full of Lara VTube channel viewers? I think it would be amazing. But Duck Cult video game developer is like actually we might be onto something. Have a brilliant idea. How about I make a game about managing Excel files? Every week you have to meet the quota, and at the end of the week you have to write a report of everything you've done. That doesn't sound very fun. Everyone gets paid in memberships. If I could work remote, I would have to join whatever you're doing. Dude, literally, like I was like willing to move to. I think I literally said that on my interview, because they were like, "Are you willing to relocate for this job?" And I was like, I would move to Antarctica for this job." And I was like, maybe I came off like too desperate when I said that. I always hear like interview advice, but people are like, you shouldn't come off as too desperate. But the truth is, I was pretty fucking desperate. Can the membership cover my 7 pre-orders? What could you... 7 pre-orders? Of what? Some of you people are pre-ordering shit like you actually pay money later. When not up front. Which part of Antarctica? whichever. I'm not acting, I really need the money. That's literally me. They should want people who want to be there. Yeah, but there, you know, people, everybody wants to be nonchalant these days. We're having like a nonchalant like epidemic. For real, for real. Everybody thinks they're so fucking nonchalant. Everybody wants to be hard to get. My ass was on those interviews like, please, 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 please. No, I do think that you should not act like, I think you should not come off as like too desperate. I kind of understand why this advice is given, because a company who's dishonest or like, you know, is like a, you know, like a sketchier company, they will take advantage of that. They will be like, oh, we can like pay this person less because like whatever, they really want to be here, you know? Like, I feel like a lot of people who end up working in especially like creative fields and stuff like that, you know, they're like, oh, I don't care about the working conditions are horrible, I get to have my name on The Last of Us or whatever, right? Like some people are literally like okay with being like, oh, this job low-key sucks, but at least I got The Last of Us on my portfolio kind of mindset, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, yeah, everybody always says horrible things about this place, but I get to brag that I work at Disney, you know? I want to join a small business so bad, but I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that really sucks. But also, I feel like, wouldn't the middle of nowhere have like small businesses, or am I crazy? Or I guess they would, but they're like not hiring. Because they already got like everybody. Because it's the same with like indie game companies. Like you're very unlikely to actually get a job at an indie gay company. Hashtag Pride Month never ended. Because like indie companies, they will have like 3 employees. And they're all people who they already know. Like literally. They're all people who they already know. They get paid $2 per 12 frames, but at least they worked on one piece. That's literally what I'm talking about. People who like actually want to work in the animation industry, they're even crazier than game people. Like I'm gonna be so for real with you. People who like, you think that the gaming industry is bad, you should fucking hear some of the shit that goes on in the animation industry, especially if in like Japan. Those people like don't sleep. And I remember people being like, I remember like seeing videos of people like talk about working at these kind of like anime companies and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, it was literally horrible, and I was having like mental breakdowns constantly, and I was just like you know, all the time staying until like 3 AM at the studio working, and I wasn't getting paid shit, and my boss was abusive, and everybody was really bad, and the work culture was terrible, and I was getting paid nothing. But as an artist, it was really fulfilling. Honestly, as an artist, it was great. I mean, I felt the artist in me felt well fed. The human in me was starving, but the artist in me felt very well fed. My spirit, my artistic spirit was full, but my real spirit was crushed. And I'm like, okay, buddy. It's just not worth it. Fast food, big retail chains. I see. Yeah, I guess that kind of sucks. Yeah, I feel like there's like not that many like actual like small businesses left out there, man. Because like they're just all getting you know, kicked out by things like Amazon. You know, people don't go like to the store to buy something anymore, or like giant chains, because it's convenient. Which like I understand, sometimes it is convenient, but you know what? Maybe if those stores, okay. I have like a crash out, which I feel like people are also gonna be like, that's such a like spoiled crash out to have, but like I am spoiled by the fact that I've basically had a freelancer schedule for years, and now I have like a real schedule or whatever. But now that like I have to actually be at work from like 9 to 5, I'm genuinely like, when do people like do things? Not as in like, you know, relax, as in like important things that they need to do, like get a haircut or a package. I'm freaking the fuck out, man. I tried to schedule a haircut for myself. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of need a haircut. It would be nice to get a haircut soon. So I've been looking into like hair salons in my area, and like all the Saturdays are booked like a month ahead. On Sundays, they're all for some reason closed. And then on weekdays, they're all only open until 5 p.m. Like, what the fuck does this mean? I don't know, who are these businesses for? Like, who's going there, like, on a Tuesday at 10 a.m., which is like their only available slot? Of course it's your only available slot, nobody's gonna come. People at my work just get their Amazon stuff shipped to the office. Maybe I should just start getting shit shipped to the office. Because I'm gonna be so for real with you, I have packages coming in. I'm waiting for my packages with like my convention restocks for the expo, which is really important. I get an email from a delivery service and they're like, we will deliver this on this weekday before the end of day. They don't even tell me the time. They're like, we will just deliver it on this day. By the way, we'll need your signature. And I'm like, bitch, I am at work. When the fuck am I supposed to receive this package exactly? So I look on their website, and the website is like, if, you know, you can ask for this to be delivered to your nearest post office. And I'm like, that's chill, sure. I'll ask for it to be delivered to my nearest post office. I do that, then I did that before I checked, so I foolishly after that, I go check on Google Maps until what time is the post office open. It's open until 5:30, man. How the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to get my package now, man? Have your merch shipped to the office? Yeah, I'm not doing that, man. They're gonna be like, who's Lucinda Gray? Yeah, 5. I'm like, who's like, no one's gonna make it to the. Who is it open for? Who are these businesses open for? I don't understand, man. Like, when the fuck am I supposed to go to the fucking post? I'm just so annoyed. I scheduled like I finally managed to get a hair appointment scheduled for like a Saturday a month from now. I'm being so serious. It's like a Saturday a month from now. And it's also because like I live in I'm sure in London probably you could have made it work, but because I also live like in a small town now, I really am getting used to the small town schedule. Like, it's not even funny. Like, the trains do not run until late. Nothing fucking works at certain times. It's really interesting because I think my town is literally just people who just commute to like bigger cities in the area or whatever. I don't really know where the fuck they're going, man. But it's like, it's literally like nothing is open on weekdays, because I had a couple weeks where I wasn't working yet, so I had nothing really to do, and I was just like, damn, like nothing in the area is open like on weekdays during the day, apart from the fucking post office. Apparently everything else like is closed. There's like nowhere to eat. There's like no like nice small shops. Like, there's nothing. Only like the big grocery chains are open, because they know that everybody's at work. So like there's like nothing to do there. If you got like a weekday off, good fucking luck. There's nothing to do in this fucking town, man. I will check like schedules of places on Google Maps, and it's stupid shit like, we only work Thursday and Friday. Like there's like this coffee shop and it's open until like 2 p.m. and then it just closes. And I'm like, when do you earn money? Like, genuine question, when do you, where, how, what is going on? Hashtag small town life, man. Like, I don't understand. I actually like don't understand. Have a unknown symphony, by the way. How have you been, Lara? I'm good. I'm honestly good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I know I'm complaining, but I'm actually fine. I just wish I could get my packages. How do we stay afloat? I mean, no. Let's be for real. Nobody that will go there during the day. Because like, it is so obviously like a computer town that there's nobody here during like weekdays. It looks like a ghost town, and then like afterwards everybody just like appears. But then everything is closed after 5 p.m, so I guess everybody just goes home. I don't really know, like... At my job, you have to give 2 weeks notice if you want a day off or something, and they can still tell you no. I have to ask for days off in advance as well. I don't think they can like tell me no. I mean, I've booked days off. Like, I've booked one for my vacation at the end of this week, and I booked I think I booked 1 day off as... Yeah, I think I booked 1 day off for the expo, and they approved them, even though I literally have been there under a month, and they were like, oh, she's already asking for days off. And it was okay, but they say you can technically book it whenever, but they do ask that you preferably book it at least a week in advance. Because, you know, we got people like working on projects and shit, so they need to like actually know when you're like not gonna be in. I kind of understand, but yeah, it does suck that they can reject you, especially if you did it 2 weeks in advance. I think if you did it 2 weeks or more in advance, they should have like no reason to reject you. If you did it, if that's in their policy and you asked for it less in advance, I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I kind of understand how they can get away with it. But if you actually did it by their rules and they still reject you, I think that is like really horrible. 2 weeks heads up is gross, whereas the notice period is 2 times the amount of time you want to take off. Okay, so if you're taking 2 weeks off, you're gonna have to tell them like a month in advance? I don't really see how that's any better. I could take 2 weeks off and tell them 2 weeks in advance. I don't really understand like your point. Like, I guess you can have a day off like two days in advance. I understand that like emergencies happen, but I don't think that's that much better, especially if you're trying to like plan some kind of like holiday or something like that. You really gotta tell them like way in advance then. I put it off months in advance and they still said no. Yeah, you see, that's fucked up. If you do it like way in advance and they're like no, that's messed up, because it's like, okay, what are we even doing? Like, how do you know that you can't afford to like not have me in on that day? Can you like see the future or something? That's fucked up. But like, I don't know, at my company, from what I understand, like, as far as I'm aware, as long as you still have hours left, because you have like a certain amount of hours that you're allowed to like have off, like a year. And I think as long as you got those hours, I think they're chill with you taking them, because like it's your vacation time. Like, what happens if you keep saying no and you're like, oh well, I have vacation time to spend? That's gotta be illegal. You know, maybe my job isn't so bad. Oh. Then you just see things put into perspective. I'm still considering at the Damingo Expo to just pull a crazy 3-hour train ride after work. I wouldn't be able to make it if I went after work. I would not be able to make it. It would like I wouldn't make it on time, I think, which kind of sucks. I have to take a day off. But apparently they're doing digital stars in London this year, which they never do digital stars in London. They always just do it in Germany. So now I'm like, I've never been to Digital Stars. I really want to go. But Digital Stars is on the Friday. So now I'm like, oh god. I haven't figured out when I'm gonna be off for Miku Expo yet. I haven't figured out the Miku Expo logistics yet. I barely figured out V Expo and my vacation this weekend, okay? Okay, my vacation is gonna be so fucking funny, you guys. So I'm going on vacation with my friend, and she was kind of like, you know, she was like, oh, you know, I'd like to like plan where we're going. And we've been like discussing some plans, like, oh, we're gonna go there and we're gonna go there. You know, we had a couple of things that we kind of like really wanted to see, and then we kind of like discussed it. But she really took it seriously. She was like, I need this vacation. So the other day, she sent me a message on WhatsApp, and it was just this long ass message that had like the entire itinerary. Like, I'm talking, it was down to the hours. Okay, she planned like every meal. She planned like breakfast, lunch, tea time, and dinner. And then like for like every day, like the specific places we're going. And then like where we're going in between, and like what shops we're going to, and everything. And I'm like, damn, like she took that shit seriously. She was like, I do my vacation seriously. Good luck. I'm like, am I gonna need a vacation from the vacation? I haven't even packed my suitcase yet. And she's already like planned out the whole thing. It is intense. It is intense, man. I'm gonna be like, my most intense vacation. Honestly, it's kind of chill. I mean, I hate planning trips, so I'm kind of okay with that. I appreciate that my job is to just show up. I kind of appreciate that my job is to literally just be there. And then I just get to like be dragged around a beautiful European city and like enjoy my time there, you know? You haven't packed yet? I am behind schedule, man. I gotta pack my suitcase. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Even though I'm leaving on Friday, but I'm gonna pack my suitcase. Just you wait. Your job is shop and follow the schedule. Yeah, that's true. That's okay. I'll just follow her around. My job is just to follow her around, like literally. That's all I'm gonna do. But yeah, no, it's so funny, man. She really took it to heart. But I hate planning. It stresses me out to plan vacations, especially if I'm going with another person. Because then the whole time I'm gonna be stressing out on like whether they are enjoying it and if they are having a good time, you know. And it's just like it would just like drive me crazy, I think, because I would just be too stressed out over like if the other person is enjoying it. So honestly, I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of chill with that. Like, I'm okay, and like we're going to the places I wanted to see as well. Like she included everything, man. She gave me the courtesy of like deciding like on like the dinner restaurants. She gave me options, and she was like, which ones of these dinner restaurants would you like to go to? I'll book it. And I just picked like 3 dinner restaurants, and that's it. That's all I did for that trip, man. I picked the 3 dinner restaurants. That's all I've done. Thank God it's gonna be payday on the day I go, because I'm like this girl sure planned a lot of paid entertainment for us. That's a lot of cafes we're going to, man. Thank God it's gonna be payday, man. I'm gonna spend like all of my money on my vacation. I'm gonna have like, no, I'm gonna be living to the next paycheck again because I'm gonna spend all my money on my vacation. And you know what else are you supposed to spend money on? It's chill. I do hope you get to relax and forget it all for a bit. Forget it. Forget what? Dude, is it like fucked up? Is it fucked up that I actually am like sad that I'm missing work on Friday? Because I'm going on my vacation. I haven't been to a vacation in years. I haven't been on a trip that wasn't for a convention. Like literally in, I think like 8 years. I don't know, I don't remember the last time I traveled. Like actually, a little bit, yes. But I'm addicted to the grind, man. I'm addicted to that. I like my work so much, man. I actually like it there so much. I actually was like, man, I gotta like get on a plane. I gotta get on a fucking plane and like fly and then like walk around in a foreign country. Like when I could go to work and then like spend the long weekend watching Northern Lion clips. That's unhealthy. That's how you get. Nah, I think I do need the vacation. I'm just like not used to the fact that I'm allowed to relax. So my brain is like, what is wrong with you? What do you mean? My brain is like trying to register the vacation like it's a chore. And I'm like, nah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, just you wait. Just you fucking wait. I do kind of like how the light looks on the sketch. Like this. It feels strange when you've been in school so many years and then suddenly you do something 9 to 5 that you don't hate. It is pretty strange. It's strange for me that I get to like do something like that at all, man. Every day, I still can't fully believe it. Like tomorrow is gonna be my 1 month there, and I was telling my coworkers, and they're like, "It feels like you've been here forever," and I'm like, "It feels to me still like this isn't fucking real. It feels to me still like I'm gonna wake up like any second now, and then I have to like draw 1,000 headshot commissions to pay my bills." You may be singing a different tune when you gotta get back to the 9 to 5 grind after the vacation ends. It is true, but I basically feel like I'm not gonna get like any sleep. I will maybe get some sleep on Monday, but not even. Like I'm actually a bit worried, but I'm just like basically not gonna get any rest. Like actual like, you know, like rest, because we're just gonna be like out and about so much and like waking up early. And I have to wake up early like for the plane and stuff like that. So like I literally like, yeah, I'm just like, tonight might be like my last night when I have a chance of like actually sleeping, like more or less a decent amount of time. And it is already 10:30 and I'm still here. So how do you think that's gonna turn out? Yeah, because like because I barely really slept like this weekend as well, because I traveled to London to see my friends. So like it's literally just been like, I like my last weekend was already like fucked up. In a good way, in a good way. Yeah, the walking, I mean I walk a lot, so like I don't get super tired from it, and like, you know, I don't mind it, it's fine. And you know, it's touristy walk, you don't even notice how it happens. Think of all the steps I'm gonna have. Think of how many steps I'm gonna have in my phone. Yeah, I actually went I went to see the Death Note musical over the weekend because my friend got us tickets, and it was so, it was just like, it was exactly what I expected it would be, which is like a 5 out of 10. But it was like such a solid 5 out of 10. It was really giving like Netflix adaptation, but also musical. Like it was just so fucking funny. I kept trying to like not laugh the whole time. I kept like trying to like hold it in because I was trying to be respectful. And like, but this girl sitting next to me, she kept like turning at me every time I was trying to hold in the laugh, and looking at me like her kid is in that play, and I'm laughing at her kid personally. But like, I'm sorry, every time Ryuk was on the screen, I was fucking losing it. I was trying so hard. I was like, if you laugh, you go to hell. If you laugh, you go to hell. It was just so silly, man. No, there was no potato chip scene. They did include the tennis scene, but it was nowhere near as gay as like the original tennis scene, which was sad. The biggest crime was that they made Misa a normie. That like pissed me off so bad because first of all, I was really excited to see her. Like they kept hinting at her like appearing soon, and I was like, yes, yes, Misa! Misa is coming. Like Misa is like the only reason to watch Death Note these days. Like, can we be for real? There's no reason to be watching Death Note in the year 2026 other than seeing Misa. And then she shows up and she's just like a normal girl. Like she's not goth. She's just dressed in like normal modern clothes. And I'm like, oh my god, they killed her. They killed her! They fucking made her a normie. I was so pissed off. I was actually so mad. It's weird you were laughing at that one lady's kid, and I'll do it again. Oh. The production was like weirdly good. The production was actually really good. The stage was crazy. I've never seen like stage decorations like that. The stage quality, whoever was in charge of like the stage design actually took it really seriously. Like that person cooked. They were like, I don't care about this is a Death Note adaptation. Okay, I am putting my all into this. Like whoever was in charge of the stage, no, that's like the only reason I'm giving it such a high rating. I'm like giving it extra points because the stage was actually so good. Like they had platforms descending from the ceiling, they had they had decorations moving in like super smoothly, like in the middle of the stuff happening. They had like background switch up, they had a really good integration of screens with like physical decorations. Like the stage was phenomenal, like the production quality was great. But the music was literally just like musical music. And I hate to offend any musical fans, but like it was actually like, you know, if you asked an AI to write you a musical song and it would kind of come up with, you know, the most generic like combination of every musical song you've ever heard, that's what all the music there sounded like. I can't even sing you back any of it. Like if you were like, can you like hum one song? I can't. I don't remember any of them, and I just watched it a few days ago. Like none of them stuck with me. Like it was just like completely unmemorable, like in every way. Do you get a free apple for coming in? No, man, they should have given us free apples, Loki. Then I would have bumped up the score even more. I was about to ask for an example. I can't, man. It was just like musical music. It was just musical music. There was just like... Okay, I think maybe I'm not a good judge for this stuff as well, because I don't really like musicals, right? Maybe I just don't really have like a developed taste for musicals and stuff like that, which I do like recognize and understand. But like, come on, you know, I've heard musicals where the songs were catchy and I would like remember them even after I've heard them like once, right? But it was just so funny. Like one of the first scenes, it's just like so hard for me to like get into a musical and take it seriously, especially when they start singing for the first time. It's always like a hard one for me to get over, then it's kind of okay. But I was trying so hard not to laugh in the very beginning, but they like introduce Light as a character, and he's like you know, talking about like corrupt criminals and shit like that, and then, you know, the spotlight shines on him, and he just goes, "Where is the justice?" I was holding it. I was like, Dawn, if you laugh, you go to hell. If you laugh, you go to hell. If you laugh, you go to hell. I was fucking losing it, man. I was like, felt like, you know, when they do like musical parody episodes of TV shows? That's what it felt like. It genuinely felt like a musical parody of like Death Note. I'm being so sincere. It was so crazy. And also, I think still the craziest part about the Death Note musical though was the fact that there were people there who I think were just musical fans. So they've never seen Death Note or read it. They don't know the plot of Death Note. Like, they were just normal people who just probably go to like every musical that's on because they like checking out new musicals. And I would like genuinely like to know what their opinion on it would be, like what they actually thought of it as like an actual musical fan. And if you're wondering how do I know that? Well, the reason is there was a reveal. Most of you probably know the plot of Death Note, okay? But there was a reveal at some point that Light's dad is actually the chief of police. And you know, obviously I knew that, my friend knew that, everybody who's seen Death Note immediately knew that that's his dad. But there's a part where it gets revealed that he's his dad, and people in the audience audibly gasped. Like they actually, like I could hear like multiple people go, and I was like, holy shit, these people don't know the plot of Death Note. These people have never seen Death Note. I was like, there's just like normal people in this room that didn't come here for the bit. They came here to see some serious art, and I can appreciate that. Honestly, I respect that. But it was so funny, man. It was so funny. When I was at the thriller section of the bookstore today, I had to spend some time to find one that was not about some agent or detective solving something. Yeah, thriller books tend to be like just like crime books, which kind of makes sense, you know? I think if you really want something that's like kind of not like that, you gotta go into like the horror section. If they have a horror section, then it's a bit more variety, but usually crime and thriller, they kind of go hand in hand. It's mostly like housewife / auntie books about people getting murdered. Like, it's always something like that. Unfortunately. Yeah, you gotta go into like the horror. Usually the horror section is next to like sci-fi and fantasy. Sometimes it's at the same shelf. Sometimes it's like sci-fi, fantasy, and horror, and they're like all together. Did you guys know there's a spin-off Death Note manga? And it's got Donald Trump in it. It's so I saw it with my own eyes. I was looking at a volume of the manga with my friend, and he's just there. He's there. And I saw it was like a frame of him, and the dialogue bubble said, "The United States would like to buy the Death Note for $500,000. Or something like that, you know? They're like, we're trying to buy the Death Note. Do not sell the Death Note. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're out there, do not sell the Death Note. To Donald Trump. I read that story. Was it good? Seems legit. Also, going to person in Baki. Well, I'm not surprised about that. I think Baki is like unhinged as fuck. I look for a horror section, but they seem to not have one. It's usually like a sci-fi and fantasy section will usually also have horror books. That's how it usually goes, because horror is like technically usually either fantasy or sci-fi, like let's be for real. If it's not like realistic crime horror, it is probably also sci-fi and fantasy adjacent. So if you're looking for horror books, you usually have to go into the sci-fi and fantasy section. Which, by the way, that's the one I don't understand. So many shops will blend sci-fi and fantasy together. To me, that's fucked up. Because sometimes I am actually looking for sci-fi books, but I have to like go through 5,000 romantasy novels. And it's like, I can tell by the covers, thank God, which ones is which. But it's really annoying that they're like on the same shelf. Oh. I never considered the price it might be worth it. Who wants to buy the Death Note? Do not sell the Death Note. I think it was okay. I respect them trying a different premise, since they clearly can't do the Kira one again. Yeah. The musical was kind of weird. I understand that they can't fit all of Death Note plot into it. And you know, I get it. But it was like weirdly focused on like the moral, on like the morality of the Death Note, rather than like the like kind of crime, sort of like intense investigation part. Because I feel like a lot of the Death Note anime kind of keeps you on the edge because you're like, will he get caught? Will he not get caught? And it's kind of like the mind games between Light and L. But the musical was just weirdly just super into trying to make you think if it's like ethical to use the Death Note. Like every 5 seconds they kept bringing up about like the morality of the Death Note, and I'm like, oh my god, we fucking get it. Killing people is bad. I also felt like the songs weren't really like doing, because I feel like in a lot of musicals the songs will tell you the plot, but it's almost like they didn't trust the audience enough with that, because they would like have dialogue in between the songs, and then the song would just basically repeat that dialogue but like 5 times because they gotta fill up the song. So like he would be like, oh, I want to kill criminals. I mean, he's gonna sing the whole song like, I want to kill criminals, I want to kill criminals, I'm gonna take the justice in my own hands, I'm gonna kill all the criminals. And like, we get it. We get it, Light, you want to kill criminals. He's like, this notebook has the power. And I'm like, we get it, Light. That was explained in the last scene. Like it was just so funny that they just kept like repeating shit over and over. Like the songs were just basically like echoing whatever like the last dialogue was about, but like not even in a nice way. Like it just kept going, man. Oh, it was so funny. Low-key though, it was a good experience. You know, I don't regret the experience. I don't regret the experience at all. I think it was fun, but it was just so... Oh, it was such a funny, like, thing to do. I hope they make more, like, anime musicals. I think they should just I think because this one was so successful, because apparently the tickets, like, went really fast. So I think because this one did so well, I wouldn't be surprised if they start making, like, more, like, Western anime musicals. And low-key, I think I should go to all of them. I should become, like, an anime adaptation musical critic. So far, the bar is the Death Note musical. But would you go back? I wouldn't go back or recommend it because the tickets to musicals are really expensive. Like, would I pay for the tickets to see the second time? Absolutely not, man. But I think to go once for the bit and for the good experience, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth going to once if you like campy shit and you've got the money to spend on it. I think it's like for the campy, fun experience where you can laugh at it, I think it's worth it. But I'm also like that kind of person that I think that like this kind of shit is generally worth it. Like I just like seeing shit. I just like going to movies and to plays and stuff like that. I think all of that stuff is worth it. Because like it's an experience, right? I mean, I don't even like musicals. I wouldn't watch a musical movie, to be honest with you. Like if somebody was like, do you want to go see Death Note the musical movie? I would probably be like, not really. But if someone was like, do you want to see Death Note the musical on stage? I would be like, hell fucking yeah. I don't know why, but I just think it's different when it's like an actual like production. on stage. I just think it's like a very different experience, and it's probably like more worth it, more worth my time. Even if it's like bad, I think it's still more worth my time than like watching a movie, a musical movie. I don't know, man. I just think it's like more fun that way. I'm just a supporter of the theatrical arts like that. Musical episodes of shows, I genuinely skip them. Like, I actually skip them. If I'm watching a TV show and they got a musical episode, my ass is skipping that shit. I go to theaters at least once a month. I've seen so many awesome movies in the last few years. Yeah, like if somebody invites me to like go see something with them, I'll probably go. Like I don't know, man. I literally just like hanging out with friends and like experiencing things. That's why I always get like super offended when somebody is like, I didn't invite you to Thing because I didn't think you would be interested. Because I'm like, I'm interested in anything, as long as it's like with the besties. Like, I don't care, man, you know, like, I mean, okay, maybe not Wicked 2. I think if somebody invited me to Wicked 2, I think I would be like, no, thank you. But I get, like, annoyed when people are like, oh, I didn't think you'd be interested in that kind of thing, and I'm like, yeah, I would be, man, like, I would just go for the vibes. Like, it's an experience, you know? We're not just going for the movie, we're going for, like, the dinner after and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's literally... Like, it's a day out with friends, it's not just a fucking movie. It's more than that, okay? It's an experience. I'm talking like ChatGPT. It's not just a movie. It's a day out with the girls. But yeah, I would actually see like anything in like a real, like, actual theater, like with live actors, not a movie. I would see anything. If someone invites me to a play, that's what I used to do. There was a theater near me before, and they would just like put on like small productions that nobody has ever heard of. Would just buy a random ass ticket to whatever was currently on, don't even know what it's about, and just watch it. And 90% of the time, it was either extremely disturbing or weird. But I would walk away from it and I'm like, I feel like I'm more culturally enriched now. I just got some culture, man. I just got some culture from that. That felt good. Felt good to like not doom scroll on Twitter or something for those 2 hours I was there, you know? Like, I think we should do that shit more often. I don't care what's on in the theater, I'm going. Maybe I'll become the person who randomly goes to ballets and theaters alone. You should just check those ticket prices. Honestly, sometimes if you're a student, you can get like really good student discounts. A lot of places in London specifically have a lot of under 30 discounts. They hate people over 30, but like in London, if you're under 30, you can be getting like a shit ton of culture for very cheap prices. Not to mention that like most art galleries and stuff like that are free in the first place. And like I just think they want young people to go to shit. Like clearly young people don't fucking go to anything enough, so they're desperate. But like under 30 discounts in London basically exist like almost everywhere. You can get like a £10 ticket for shit just because you're under 30 years old. And most of the time, they don't even ask for proof. They just look at you and they're like, yeah, you look under 30, I believe you. Like you can, as long if you're 30 plus, but you still pass for a 20-year-old, you can probably still keep going and getting the under 30 discounts. I like anything that has no audience, so you wouldn't go to a cringy stand-up comedy. I understand that. Actually, I don't think I would go to a stand-up comedy either. Unless it's like actually good. But I just feel like stand-up comedy is not really that funny. 90% of the time. Me after really bad indie concerts. You leave indie bands alone. They're doing their best. Yeah, and no, I think the funniest thing about indie concerts is that sometimes they will have an opening band who's like even worse than them. Do not fear the indie band you're seeing. Fear whoever the fuck is opening for them. Because that's a real test of your patience and appreciation of the arts. That's how they like filter out a real appreciator of the arts from a fake one. Because first you gotta get through whoever the fuck is opening for them. Like you've never heard of the band you're actually seeing, get ready for like whoever the fuck they got on the opening, because like that's gonna be even more obscure. I like stand-up, I really do, but I don't want to go to one and get asked, so where are you from? So true, man, so true. Yeah, you know, also for things like operas, so for performances that are heavily sound reliant, you can get extremely cheap tickets, but you will be sitting somewhere where you can't see the stage. So you will only be listening to the music. So if you're like really cheap, but you want to get some culture on a budget, you can go get tickets to a lot of operas where it's like audio only, and it costs like basically nothing. And you're not gonna understand what they're singing anyway. Like the visuals are not exactly gonna help. Just make sure to get the program. And then just stick to it. Just stick to it. A friend of mine actually went to like a Chinese opera when she was in Hong Kong, I think. Because she was like, I gotta get some culture while I'm here. And she went to this opera, but she didn't realize it was gonna be like fully in Chinese with like not even like an English program. It's like the whole time she was just really lost, but during the intermission she was like, I'm not leaving though, I gotta sit this one out. But she was like the only white person there. That's an original experience, I think. That's an original experience. But yeah. I think I might need to start wrapping up, guys, because it do be 11. We didn't finish the fucking drawing. I'm never finishing this drawing. Should I give up on it, guys? Should I just forget about this drawing? Next week I'm gonna be still finishing this fuck-ass drawing, bro. It's just not the same anymore. Remember how I used to finish drawings during an art stream? Nah, I'll get there. I'll get there. And give it one more chance. I think all the blue is confusing me. I gotta trust the process. It's like one of those drawings where you gotta trust the process. But I'm not feeling very trusting tonight, I guess. It's okay, we'll get there. But the good news is my GPU didn't crash. I actually low-key think it might have just been the fucking cable, you guys. I actually think that, like, opening the computer and straightening out the cable, like, genuinely fixed it. Which is so funny. Like, how do you even do that? But anyways, I'm just a computer wizard like that. They should hire me for the IT department at my job. I should have 2 jobs, might as well. Double the salary. From one of those collab apps and we'll all finish it together. You know what? If I'm not done with it by next week, maybe I will. Whoever draws a mustache on Rintenros, you're out though. You're out. So what stuff did you have planned to say to me when I was gone for a couple weeks? Nothing, man, nothing. I didn't have anything planned to say. I just had some ideas on how to make your experience here a little bit more miserable, because sometimes I deserve to have fun too. I basically had this idea because somebody else was talking about an obscure game, but they were like way more polite than you. And they were like, I'm sorry, I hope this is not like promotion in your chat. I just really like this game and I want to like support it. And I was like, oh, that's chill, man. And then I had this plan where I was like, we should start telling that to Aaron. Every time Aaron brings up obscure media, we're gonna be like, Aaron, that's promotion. Why are you promoting stuff in my chat? You're not supposed to be doing that. You're not fucking supposed to be doing that. You're promoting. Just wiggling the cable actually works. It does, man. I don't know what to tell you. It actually like fixed my GPU crashes. Let's be honest, right now would be the worst time to have your GPU give up on you because like nobody can afford it. What was the game? It was the hit 2004 game Hamster Ball. You guys better have gone on GOG and voted for that shit, by the way. You guys better. We gotta keep a Hamster Ball alive, okay, guys? Was it called Hamster Ball? I already forgot. I think it was something along those lines. We gotta save the hit game Hamster Ball for that person, okay, guys? We gotta do it. Everybody remember your GOG password. If you're going on vacation, are you going to leave one of those auto feeders so chat doesn't starve? Yes, I have YouTube Shorts and a long play scheduled for later in the week. So yes, I do have auto feeders. Indeed, there is content scheduled for while I'm gone. You're welcome. By the way, don't say I never do anything for you because here I am. And he's promoting his new gig as the Walrus in the musical adaptation of Tusk. I love how he tried. I mean, now that I think about it, he's coming up with like new strategies to make me like, because he realized that at this point when he writes me a long paragraph about an obscure piece of media, I just ignore it. Which, by the way, no I don't. I just genuinely miss it sometimes. I will like see it later when I'm clipping or looking for timestamps and I will see like long ass media messages from Aaron and I'm like, damn. did not see that one. He's got like new strategies. This time he tried something fresh. He was like, I bought a $7,000 walrus costume. He knows, he's trying to like pique my interest. Instead of being like, hey Lara, have you ever heard of this 2014 horror movie called Tusk? He goes, just bought a $7,000 walrus, and suddenly I'm interested. He's learning how to clickbait. He's actually learning. he figured out that he needs a hook. No, it's Hamster Ball. Is it, guys? Was it called Hamster Ball? No, yeah, I think it was called Hamster Ball. Like one word, Hamster Ball. It's like a 2004 racing game. It's not Super Monkey Ball. I think Super Monkey Ball is doing just fine. I think they don't need saving. Yeah, he is going for the shock factor. Aaron is just a walrus for. I choose to believe that one. I choose to believe that one. Is this character growth? No, I think it's character degradation, actually. Maybe I can't fix Aaron. I kept telling myself that maybe I could fix Aaron, but I think it's maybe it's beyond me. Someone should just spend $7,000 on that costume now, and then I hope it wasn't you, Aaron, because then that would be a bit scary. Thank God people don't know where I live anymore. Anyways, guys, it do be 11 PM, so I will not see you anymore this week, but there is more YouTube Shorts and YouTube Long on Friday. Yes, at the usual stream time, so you can watch that if you're having a Viva deficiency. And otherwise, I will see you guys after my vacation next week on Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye! Thank you so much for 34 months, Alex. Thank you.